OK, bye.
I'll turn these on for that.
Come on, mate. When we're all day.
No answer, mate.
Come on, stop
mate.
that. Hey, stop
Settle
that.
down, lads.
Come on, you've had your go. Hey. Come on, mate. Come on.
Can always try again later, mate.
Right, I'm off to work.
OK. Mark. Can I come with you?
What, to work?
Yeah. I can sit and have a drink and you can say hello to me every now and then between waiting and wiping up.
Yeah, if you're sure you want to.
Yeah. I just need to get out of the house.
Andy! Andy!
Oh, Mark, Carlos has some orders lining up for you in the kitchen.
Yeah, OK, look, you get Mum a drink just to duck it off my wages.
All right, thank you, Mark. I'll have a double scotch, please. No, not really. I'll have a pint of lager.
You're Ollie's mum, aren't you?
What should I know?
Nothing. I'm Bev, by the way. Ollie's teacher.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. And that's rather the point, because I gather she has in the past done things, but just now she's working really hard at her GCSEs, really giving it some. Just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you. Can I get you one?
Yeah, I'll have another pint, thanks. Ah, you must be Mark, the clever one.
Well,
You're famous in our staff room.
am I?
Yeah, the one who wrote song lyrics all over his GCSEs. The protest gesture to end all protest gestures.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Vietnam, Bosnia, the Third World. But you got angry about people daring to have expectations of Mark Reynolds.
Yeah, it wasn't just that. Look, there's more than just exams getting on.
Yeah, of course there are. What are you doing now, then?
Mark, Carlos really does need you in the kitchen.
Right. It's just a fill-in.
Yeah, of course it is. Don't mind my mouth. It's always giving me trouble. Seriously, I have heard loads about you, about how clever you are, and I just can't bear waste, that's all. So any time you fancy investigating those other ways of getting on, get in touch.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Sorry. Way out of order, as usual.
No? I'm glad you said what you did. I think we'd all forgotten that Mark once had a future.
You got any petrol in it?
I'm not that stupid. I'm supposed to be meeting friends in Houghton.
Well, maybe I can help.
Oh, do you know about cars?
No? But I can give you a good night out instead.
Get lost.
Suit yourself.
Ken!
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Nowhere. Anywhere. I've been looking for you, sort of. I left home.
Have you?
Kathy's walked out with us.
So what are you going to do now, then?
I don't know.
You want to come with me?
I have to.
Church. Come on.
So, this is the nerve centre. Looks rather quiet.
Let me tell you, beneath its cosy exterior, this pub can positively seethe with intrigue.
Can't we?
Who's that? I don't know. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Does it? Oh, Emily, you're wicked.
Tell me about Charity.
It's not very gallant, is it? Asking questions of one woman while in the company of another.
Come on, Virginia, we know each other better than that.
You all right, love?
What is it, Catherine?
I've just walked out on the kids. I told them I wasn't coming back, and now I feel just...
Hello?
Victoria? Hello, sweetheart. It's Daddy.
Listen, sweetheart, I haven't got much time.
Could I have a word with Kathy or one of the boys? And I'll talk to you again afterwards.
They're not here.
What do you mean they're not there?
I'm all on my own. And Kathy said she was never coming back.
I shouldn't have walked out.
It's all right, Kathy. The boys can look after Victoria for a while.
But I have to go back.
Yes, I think you do.
Oh, Emily, Andy was in a real state tonight. You know how he is sometimes. And Robert's not much better. I don't think they are all right to look after Victoria.
Perhaps we should go back now then, eh?
You mean you'll come with me?
You don't think I'll let you go on your own, do you?
What have you done to my car?
I beg your pardon?
Put it this way. You're either a rubbish mechanic or you've done something to it on purpose, just to get me into the pub.
No, would I do something like that? God, you women are all the same. Egos the size of a house.
Well, something's the matter with it.
Would you want me to have a look at it?
Yes, please.
Victoria? Victoria! Victoria! Victoria. What are you doing under there? I'm so sorry, Victoria. You must have thought that we're all gone, that we left you on your own. I hadn't really. I just went to try and stop Andy from going, that's all. But it's all right now. I'm back. I'm still here. Yeah, your fuel pump seems knackered.
Sounds a bit serious.
Yeah, well, it'll take me a while to fit you a new one. I could do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I was supposed to be meeting friends in Houghton.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, given the amount of time we spent working on this car, one way or another, couldn't you have seen this coming and stopped it from going before it went?
No, unfortunately you can't with these things. They just go. But, I suppose I could do it now. I've got a spare one in the garage, so if you give me half an hour.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, but I'd have to charge you, though. Not covered in the warranty, unfortunately, so... Parts and time, 100 quid.
100 quid? You haven't a laugh, I can't afford that.
You're lucky. I like you. And I sold you the car. Not that that's my fault, mine, but I do like you. So I'll do it for nothing.
Oh, Scott, if you would, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh.
Right, a very big drink. 2 drinks.
I'd like that, yeah.
How's tomorrow night, then?
Yeah, it's a date, yeah.
Andy! Robert! What are you doing under the table?
It's Victoria. She don't want to come out. You've come back.
Yeah. Come on out, Victoria.
I left her on her own. Andy ran out straight after you did. He was in a bit of a state, so I went after him. When I came back, she was like this.
How long was she on her own for?
About 20 minutes. I thought she was asleep. Well, I didn't think really. I just ran. I wanted to stop him.
Stop him what?
I don't know, really. Just stopped him. He was a bit mad.
Oh, come on out, sausage.
It's all right.
Hey, Victoria.
Come here. There. It's all right now. We're going to tuck you up in your nice cosy bed, eh? Kathy and Robert are going to stay here while I go and try and find Andy. And if I find him, I'm going to bring him straight back here. So when you wake up in the morning, everybody will be back home again. Eh?
Except Daddy. I don't want Kathy to put me to bed. She doesn't want us.
Who's that bloke?
I don't know. Someone to do with the stud farm, perhaps?
Looks nice, doesn't he?
Seems perfectly agreeable, yeah.
I think I'll go and introduce myself.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
bit...
put me to the chat.
About.
Oh, I did have riding lessons once. I gave it up, but that don't matter. You're in your face round here, aren't you?
Certainly am. I'm Andrew. I'm going to be managing the stud farm.
I'm Nicola. I'm new round here too, so I thought I'd come and say hello.
Well, that's very nice and friendly of you.
I'm a friendly person.
Perhaps you'd like a drink?
Oh, well, I'll have a vodka and orange tart.
Diane, there's a call for you. I think it's Jack.
Jack?
Diane,
I'm sorry,
I know this is a bit awkward after the other day, but I need your help.
Awkward? You walked out on me, Jack. Left me sitting there in that visiting room like a...
Diane, this is more important than...
I was so humiliated, Jack. I was so hurt. You twisted everything I tried to explain.
Diane, just shut up. Look, it's Victoria. I've just phoned home and she told me she's on her own. You don't know anything about it, do you?
Kathy did come in earlier and she said... Well, she seemed in a bit of a state. Oh, dear. She said she'd walked out on the kids, but I thought that Robert and Andy were still...
Walked out on them?
But she's back up there now.
Where were Robert and Andy? Oh, something's happened, Diane. You wouldn't go up there for me, would you? See what's going on, make sure everything's all right.
Give me one good reason why I should.
She's 6 years old, Diane.
I'm putting me running shoes on now.
Oh, thanks, Diane, thanks. I'll phone you up there in a bit.
Come on, shift. Give the other lads a tongue.
Right, that's that little deal sorted. I find stuff, he loses it for me. Right. We might as well go back now, eh? Tell you what, I'll take you for a drink at the Woolly. Yeah? Yeah. Then we'll think of what to do with you after. Oh, just missed the bus.
I neither want it for another hour yet.
No problem. We'll nick this car. You what? You heard?
Diane, what do you want?
Jack phoned. He wanted me to come and see if everything's all right. Apparently he phoned here earlier and Victoria was on her own.
I suppose you told him I was in the pub.
I did say you were upset. Look, can I come in?
No, I'm busy, actually. And I did leave Victoria with the boys. It's just that, well, they nipped out for a while.
Nipped out?
Yes. But Robert's back now, so am I.
What about Andy?
Look, it's a bit late, isn't it, for you to start worrying about Jack and his family? I'm the one who's been doing that all these months, and now I just make one slip, one tiny mistake, and you're in like a shot. I don't need you sticking your nose in, thank you. We're all fine, including Andy. You are not needed here.
Come on. What? Get in. What if we get caught? We won't. Come on, Andy, you've walked out on that kid stuff. You're a big lad now.
Bye, love. All right, lads, time's up. Back to your cells.
Oh, no.
I said back to your cells.
I can't. I've got to make another call.
Well, you'll have to make it tomorrow.
No, you don't understand. It's urgent.
They always are. Come on, Sugden, back to your cell.
I've got to make it now.
I said back to your cell.
Oh, no, leave me. Please, please listen to me. I've got to make this call now. I phoned my farm earlier. My little girl, she's only 6. She told me she was on her own. Everyone had gone. Someone's gone up there to check on for me. Please let me phone and find out what's happened. Please, please.
All right, just this once.
Here we are. Not far to the pub from here. What do we do now? I'll go for a drink.
What about the car?
Leave it here.
Dump it?
Yeah. And then, Angie Reynolds, hopefully, can pick it up for us. And give it back to the nice person that lent it to us. You see? And no one will ever know that we borrowed it in first place.
Diane?
No, it's Kathy.
Kathy? Where have you been?
You spoke to Diane, didn't you? I just nipped out to the pub to meet someone. I left the boys with Victoria. I didn't think they'd be daft enough to leave her on her own.
She said you'd walked out on them.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
I got a bit desperate. I felt like I couldn't cope anymore. I'm really sorry, but I did think the boys were with Victoria. But I'm back now, Jack, and she's fine.
So, where did they go?
Well, the boys.
Yeah.
For a walk.
For a walk?
We'd all had a bad day.
So they're back now?
Robert is.
Where's Andy?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know!
Everything all right now?
Yeah. Everything's great. Thanks.
And Jack's phoning me there to see if everything's all right. I never even saw the kids. She practically slammed the door in my face.
Well, you can ask Kathy now.
I never knew she could be such a cow.
You all right?
Ah, about time.
Yeah, sorry. Worth it, though. Got a date. Do you want a drink?
What's that?
It's a perfectly healthy fuel pump. I bet Romeo never went to that much trouble.
Yes, please. And by the way, yes, he did.
What?
Romeo. He went to a bit more trouble than that, mate.
What?
Well, we have to be getting along. Don't we, Andrew?
Yes, I'm afraid we do. But I won't forget about that ride.
I'm sure I'll remember how to do it. It's like riding a bike, isn't it?
Very similar. Just that there aren't any wheels, and there are 4 legs instead. And a horse is alive. Otherwise, it's exactly the same.
See you soon.
So, I still love him, but it's become more than that. We've been married so long, he's become indispensable.
But you're dispensing with it?
Yes.
Very logical. Well, why don't you have a bit of a fling now? You've never done it before. Isn't there someone out there you fancy, some sexy policeman?
Evening, ladies.
I'll be looking for you everywhere.
What do you want?
I want Andy to come home.
I ain't got an arm. Now, lad, get this down your neck.
Kathy's worried about you.
Kathy walked out on us.
No, she didn't. She didn't really mean what she said. She's as under pressure as you are. And she's back home already. Rob's been out looking for you too. He got so upset after you left. He ran out into the night and he forgot about Victoria.
Rob did?
So Victoria got left all on her own.
Is she all right?
She's a bit wobbly. She's asking for you. And your dad's been phoning. Everybody's worried sick about you. Everybody loves you, Andy. Come home, Andy. What do you think you were going to do tonight?
Stay with Kane.
And the next night, and the one after that. You're just running away. Your dad's not running away, is he? He can't, can he? It may seem like he's giving up sometimes. He's got to think about stuff like selling the farm, practical steps, just in case. But he's not giving up.
Come on. Get it down your neck, lad. I'm going home.
She walked out on them. So that means if I go down, I obviously can't rely on Kathy looking after them. No, that's clear.
Well, you're always saying how you might get off. Be able to look after them yourself then.
Yeah, but even if I can, what sort of state are they going to be in by then? If tonight's anything to go by. I mean, little Victoria left on her own. Robert going for a walk in the middle of the night. Andy, she didn't even know where he was. You know, psychologists are always talking about kids being scarred by bad experiences. Well, they don't come much worse, do they? It's being destroyed, my family, isn't it? Well, I just sit here. And even if I did get out, Harry, will it be too late?